Then let's talk a little bit more about paid traffic. So how do you go about using it and why? Why would you choose paid traffic over some of the free resources that you can have? What's the biggest benefit?
Well, so personally, for my business, I use way more content marketing than I do paid traffic. I tend to gravitate towards that. Our entire agency is based on running paid traffic for other people, though. So I have this kind of weird dichotomy. When it, so the main advantage of paid traffic is you're going to get results in 3 to 6 months, as opposed to content where it's maybe 6 months to a year and a half. Even when I worked at the agency, most business owners, when one of the first questions they ask when we're saying, hey, we should do this SEO plan, we want to make these posts for you, like, okay, well, how long will it take to get clients? And even when we were super aggressive, we're like, you know what, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and it's going to take 6 months. Most people just go, no, let's just run some paid ads. So I think the impatience aspect is a problem with the content marketing route, even though I think long term it works a lot better. And I'll get to a personal story of that in a moment. Then for the advantages of paid traffic is it's faster and you learn quicker. The disadvantage though is it's just going to get harder. Like you can't, the main issue is it now takes such a big time investment that a lot of people who are just getting started, it's really hard to go about being successful with paid traffic on your own. I still think YouTube and Google until July or June of next year is a good option. So if you're just getting started and you're like, hey, I have some capital to play with, then I think YouTube ads is still one of the best areas out there. I'm not a huge Facebook person. I have somebody else do that for us. And then Google ads, well, they're pretty much nuking their platform. So I wouldn't recommend anyone get started with Google ads on their own unless they're really going to focus in on it over the next 6 months. So
Yeah, and kind of expect a change in 6 months.
yeah, they're oh, sorry. So sometimes I'm a nerd, so sometimes I forget, like, why would other people remember this? So Google's actually going to force everyone to use responsive text ads, and they're taking away expanded text ads. And all that means is you're no longer going to be able to see the exact headline and the exact ad that's working for you. They're going to move to a scoring system. So instead of being like, this ad got a 12% click-through rate, they're going to be like, this ad is an 8 out of 10. And you're going to go, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know what to, like it's like getting a nebulous grade. So I'm sure as a teacher, it's like the difference between grading a math quiz and grading an essay, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're running ads, you want to know, did I get the answer right? As opposed to, all right, well, there's, some sort of element of, whatever you as the teacher think the way it should have been written. It's not like every teacher is going to grade it the exact same way. An essay versus, well, 2 + 2, like we all agree what that number